Hi guys, Mary here. I look a mess because I've been painting all day. Not the fun kind of painting, but I've been painting the cement walls that are around my house. In a lovely purple color, which I had all over me. Anyway, I wasn't going to make a video today, but I went to the post office and there was a birthday present for me. And I got these, the Good Tarot. I don't research tarot cards, and it's nothing that I didn't have it on my wish list or anything, but I opened my gift and I saw this and I just thought, oh my God, I love it already. And all I saw was the box. But it's from baron-reid, and of course, I already tore through the plastic and opened up the box, and I was all excited, and I took the book out, and I even took the cards out. I'm not gonna lie, I took the cards out and I took the little wrapper. So it's not exactly an unboxing, but after I looked at the full card, I thought, why am I not videotaping this? So I haven't opened this book yet, and I haven't really looked at any of the cards except for the first one, which is the Fool. But so far, it feels very similar to this deck. Let me show you. The Wisdom of the Oracle. This is Colette Baron-Reid's Wisdom of the Oracle, and it feels very similar as far as weight and cardstock and glossiness, so that's cool. The box is very pretty. It's cute. It's pink on the inside, and I haven't looked at the book yet, but basically just it's a basic book that describes each of the cards. Let me put my glasses on. I want to thank my friend Sol, who gave this to me for my birthday. I'm so pleased. I love to get new decks. I don't buy them much for myself, so it's really a treat. Let me just look here. Okay, it looks like next to the name of the card, she has a little word here. So next to Fool, it says enthusiasm. And next to the Magician, it says alchemy. So there's a one-word description. Okay, so that's nice. I'll dig into that later. And I'll just show you the cards. So the back of the cards it's pretty. It's fairly simple. It's looks like an old book or something, and it's green in color, which is related to the heart chakra. I love green. This is the Fool card. To me, these seem I wouldn't buy this deck if you were new to tarot. I could say that just from the first card. But the illustration is beautiful. Let me see who the artist is. Who is the illustrator? Usually the artist is, oh, here it is. Jenna Della Gruer Taglia. It's pretty small print. I'm looking for a bigger print for the artist's name. Well, It's pretty small print, but it looks like Della Cortaglia or Grotaglia. Jenna Grotaglia is the illustrator. Okay. Okay. All right, so the full card is beautiful, but a little bit different than what I'm used to. This is the Magician card. He looks like a very serious Santa Claus, to me anyway. This is the High Priestess. Usually the High Priestess is shown in full body, and this is just a face, so that's a little different. I like these moons here. Oh, this is the Empress. How interesting. The Empress, Empress is usually a card of fertility and creation and that sort of thing. And she's holding wheat. And this is interesting. My daughter, oh, I don't know if she wants me to share this. Maybe I shouldn't share it. She probably wouldn't mind. Anyway, my daughter had a past life regression. I did a past life regression for my daughter. One of the first ones I ever did. I was practicing on her. And she was shown, she had in her past life, or actually it was more like on the other side, or in some higher life or higher realm, she had these wheat things. And she was throwing them off of a balcony as if she was creating many, many children. And that is so interesting. I have to share this with her because there must be some sort of meaning behind wheat and creating. There must be some sort of meaning there. I'll have to figure that out. Wow. I'll tell my daughter about that. This is the Emperor, and it shows a lion. Interesting. When I think of a lion, I think of the king of the jungle or the king of the forest, kind of watching over his flock or his community. So he's keeping an eye on everybody. And when I think of the Emperor, I think that way too. Like, the Emperor is very concerned with the whole community. Takes a leadership role for the whole community. So that's very interesting. I like that. The Hierophant. This is different too. So usually the Hierophant is a male figure, but this is a female figure. Feminine energy. And the Hierophant is usually like a pope-looking person. Still, I get the feeling that she's doing a sacred like this is her altar. So she's doing a sacred like a spiritual practice. Okay. This is the, I guess, the Lover's card. It just says love. Different. Again with a lion. So lions are all about courage and strength. So there must be a meaning there as far as strength and courage in a relationship. And this is the Chariot. The Strength card, yes, the lion. That's very traditional, the woman and the lion. Oh, Hermit card. This is different. There's no figure on here. There's no hermit. Oh, actually there is. Now I see there's a face here. So there's the face of the hermit. It's interesting because in meditation many times I have seen a doorway and a key. So a lot of times in meditation I've been shown that I'm either looking for the key to get through a doorway, or I'm waiting for the key. But a lot of times when we go in meditation or spend time going within, like the hermit does, we're looking for the key to the door, to open the doorway to our own inner selves. So that's very nice. Okay, this is the Wheel of Fortune. She calls it the Fortune's Wheel. Very pretty. I have to put my glasses on again. Looks like there's a face in there. I can't tell. Justice card. So she has the scale, but there's a knife here. I'll have to look into these when I have more time, look into them deeper. But I wanted to share them with you quickly so that I could spend more time with the deck. This is the Hangman. Normally number 13 in the Major Arcana is the Death card, but she has it as transformation, which is what the card really means, actually, so that's nice. This is card of patience, and I think this is what she's calling patience is actually, I can't think of the name of the card. It's the card of harmony and peace and negotiation. What am I thinking of? I've got to look it up. Oh, I can't think of the word. What's the card of negotiation? Balance. It'll come to me. It'll come to me later. But that's the patience card. But in the regular tarot, it's a different name. It'll come to me. Okay. Oh, a lot of different names for normal tarot. This is Temptation, which I think is the Devil card. Yeah, Devil card. I see it's the apple. Forbidden fruit. The apple that Eve bit into. So when I think of the Devil card, I think of overindulging in addictions or codependent relationships, things of that nature. So that's why she calls it temptation. This is the Tower card, which seems very benign to me. Normally a Tower card, like people are falling out of the building and stuff like that, but this is a very nice tarot card, or a nice Tower card, and it's actually, it feels like this beautiful building was built right out of rock. But it's a much more pleasant card than the normal Tower cards. We have the Star card. I'm going to go quickly now because I'm already at 15 minutes. The Moon, which captivated me on the box there. It's the Moon card. the Sun. This is the Call card, which okay, this is Judgment in the normal tarot. Judgment in the normal. So it's Judgment. I'll look at the artwork later and try to. I feel like now that I'm looking at this tarot deck, that it's almost like I'll be reading it more as an oracle deck because, and of course, Colette Baron-Reid does oracle decks, so that makes sense. I'm not sure I would read this as a normal tarot. The World card, beautiful. And then we go into the different it looks like if this is air, that must be swords. Okay, so air is, instead of the page of swords, we have the page of air. We have the messenger of air, which is similar, I guess, to the knight, because we have then the queen. Oh, look at that owl, that snowy owl. Snowy horned owl. Wow, oh, that's beautiful. Okay. It looks like the air cards are all kind of a blue color. King of air. Ace of air. So I won't show all of the air cards, but it would be like the swords. All right, let's look at the fire. This is the page of fire. So this would be the messenger of fire, or if you're used to the knight, would be like the Knight of Wands. This is different. I'm going to have to get used to this, but I love it. I love something different. This is the Queen of Fire, or Queen of Wands. We have the King of Fire, or the King of Wands. This is nice. He looks like he's of Asian descent. He looks like a old Reiki master to me, which is nice for diversity because a lot of times you don't get much diversity in the decks. This is pretty. Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands. It's like a lantern, and it looks like there's a little nymph or something up there. Two of Fire. That giraffe looks very familiar. If you guys know this deck, I wonder who the artist was. I should see who the artist was on this deck because there's a lot of animals in her oracle deck, and I'm pretty sure there's a giraffe in here somewhere. Okay. We have the Three of Fire. These are different. I like it, but I wouldn't want to get these. I would definitely not get this deck if you're new at tarot. I feel like I'm going to read this more of an oracle. Okay, Four of Fire. I'll just flip to the water. So this would be, instead of the Page of Cups, it's the Page of Water. Messenger of Water. I love that little seahorse. Queen of Water. Here's the King of Water. He looks like Poseidon a little bit, doesn't he? Oh, look, he's like playing with the fish. Oh, look at this cutie pie. This is the Ace of Water, little seahorse. think this might be a pearl or a bubble. I'm not sure. This is the Two of Water, which would be like the Two of Cups in the tarot. And I like this because it's like two little fishies. Soulmate fish. Oh yeah, that's a pearl. Okay. You can see it better here. It's like a pearl in a shell. So this is the Three of the Three of Water, which would be like the Three of Cups. Four of Water. She's holding the pearl. Okay, that's cool. And we'll go quickly to Earth. Page of Earth. This is the Messenger of Earth. So it would be like the Knight of Pentacles. Queen of Earth or the Queen of Pentacles. Oh, I like her too. See, I like the diversity in this deck. It's not just like Caucasian women, but she looks like she's of Indian descent. She almost looks like Taino Indian or Native, and that's great for the Pentacles or Earth energy. That's wonderful. Look at this guy, King of the Earth or King of Pentacles. See, now he looks like somebody I could go up and give a big hug to. Down to earth guy. Okay, and Ace of Earth or Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. Here's the two. So, like, it looks like the water had pearls, and these are like pentacles, actual pentacles. Here's the Three of Pentacles. All right, this looks very nice. I'm excited. So, why don't I just go ahead and shuffle these cards and do a little quick reading for us. Oh, wow, the timing is really... I'm taking a long time, but I want to see how these shuffle. They feel very similar to the oracle cards. Oh, they're pretty heavy and big. So you can see the difference in size. If I just show you like the tarot cards that I'm used to using, you can see the difference in the size. So I like the size, but I have tiny hands, so it'll take me a little while to get this shuffle. None of the cards are sticking, so I like that. I like the glossiness. It's just that I think with the oracle cards, there's less cards that you have to fit your hands around. So this is something I'll have to get used to, because there's more cards in a tarot deck than in her oracle decks, I think. But I'm liking this. Of course, with any new deck of cards, you have to get your energy on it. You have to get used to it. You have to work with it for a little while. And, you know, some cards I'll work with for a little while, and then I'll put them down, and I won't use them ever again. You know, you have to resonate with the cards. But Soul knows me pretty well, so. And of course, the gift I got from my sister-in-law, the Celtic Tarot deck, I love as well. I haven't used them recently, but I will try to use those more. You know, you get kind of used to one deck. These are a handful for tarot, I must say. Okay. So, Heavenly Angels, please show us guidance for today. Let's do 4 cards for today. We'll do 4 tarot cards. Thank you so much. I look a hot mess and I'm sunburned. Ooh. The first card up is the Magician. Followed by the Transformation or Death card. I guess she must call it the Good Tarot because she doesn't use any negative words, it looks like. Like, I guess death could be a negative word. To me, it's not, because there's no such thing as death, really. It's all a transformation. So I guess that's why she chose to use that word, which is cool with me. I hope I shuffled these enough. Six of Earth. And we'll do one more card. And Patience. What is that word for patience? I can't even think of it. I better think of it before the end of this reading. Okay, so we have the Magician card, which in normal decks is the Magician, right? Yeah, the Magician. It's all about manifestation, guys. So I feel like, well, I spent the day painting, and I'm basically painting a cement wall. It's the back wall along the edge of our property, our guest house. And as I was painting, painting just puts me into a real meditative state. I'm not thinking about anything. I'm not in a hurry. I'm just like slowly painting and listening to some, I was listening to some mantra music. So I was just in a real meditative state. And I started thinking about the new earth and how I want it to be. And I was manifesting it as I was painting. So we're all manifesting, and we're manifesting much quicker than we used to, even 3 months ago. I feel like I'm manifesting really fast. So you want to make sure that you pay attention to your thoughts, what you're putting out, because we're manifesting at a very, very quick pace. I'm looking at this guy, and it's like one eyebrow is up. He's kind of looking at me like, I don't know about this. It looks like Santa Claus, but it could be Merlin too. Okay, so we're manifesting, and we're going through a huge transformation. I would like to believe that this transformation will end when the virus all ends, or the quarantining ends. But I know that this is a transformation that's going to last probably about 7 years. At least it's going to be through this decade. So it's not going to be a quick transformation. I think it's going to be over the next 6 or 7 years. So we're changing, we're transforming on a cellular level, physically. Our DNA is changing. We're getting upgraded. When I go to sleep at night, I'm just feeling this band of energy around my head, tingling. I feel like I'm getting downloads. Lots going on at night. I feel like I'm working at night, all night. But we're all going through this transformation or change in the next 6 or 7 years. And it's about balance, right? This is the Six of Earth and the Six of Pentacles. It's the balance between the haves and the have-nots. I don't know how this is going to happen, you guys, but I know that people with a lot of wealth are going to be losing money, and people with no wealth are going to be gaining money. And I don't even think it's going to be money. It's going to be some other way of some other currency. I have no idea how this is going to play out. I just know that we're all going to be on a more equal footing eventually, maybe 10 years out. Could be longer, I don't know. And then we have this card about patience, which is similar to the card of negotiating. Temperance. Ah, I knew it would come to me. This is the Temperance card. But I think Spirit wants us to be patient. You know, we're manifesting. We're going through a transformation. We're balancing things out. Mother Earth is balancing herself. But it's going to take some patience. Like, a lot of us have been going through this and knowing about, you know, this evolution for many, many years. I've only been going through it for about 5 years. Others have been doing this work since the 80s, right? So talk about patience. But we have to have patience, and we have to watch how we negotiate life on the planet now in 3D, which is still technically here, even though 5D is here as well. We're kind of like, at least for me, I have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. I'm just trying to negotiate my life, like paying bills and doing all the 3D stuff, but still being in this 5th dimension of consciousness and a high vibration, and you know, hanging out with ETs and stuff, you know. So, and wanting the world to be this beautiful place where, you know, we're still going to have challenges and learn lessons, but we're all on an equal footing, and there's equality in the world, and there's no racism, and I'm just seeing a world of more unity, you know, that unity consciousness, Christ consciousness, knowing that we're all one. This is what I'm trying to manifest, you know, when I'm doing my meditations and when I'm doing little things. I'm just imagining this new, wonderful earth where no one eats meat, or at least animals are treated well, and we treat the earth well, we respect Mother Earth, you know, like the Taino Indians did here, like the Native Americans did in America, you know, really respecting Mother Earth. That is the world I want to live in. So that's the reading. I hope that you liked the video. If so, please like, subscribe, and share. And thank you, Soul, so much for this deck. I absolutely love it. I need to work with it more. I need to get bigger hands to shuffle it, but I love it, and I love you for gifting me with it. So thank you. I guess that's it for today. And my appointment book is filling up for the $30 for 30-minute reading during the quarantine. And if you'd like a reading, please email me at thelighthouse medium@gmail.com. All right, namaste. Take care.